Hi, it's Modest Vegan Chick. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. So I'm in the garden. Thought I would go ahead and do a winter garden tour. Probably just do the front garden today because it is so cold out. We got some snow here in the Midwest. First garden tour of 2022. So this is my circle garden, which is in the front of my home. If I step back, you can see the front garden beds, and then this would be the circle garden. And in the front here, I have some green velvet boxwoods that have lost some of their green color, which will return in the spring. Certain boxwoods do lose their color and get this bronzy look to them in the winter. And where you see these black cloches that are actually just Dollar Tree wastebaskets, I have bulbs planted. Just a little protection to keep the squirrels from digging them up. And I use these in the spring and the summer for seedlings. So they have lots of purposes for those. Dusty Miller, still surviving. These are actually annuals in zone 6A. But sometimes they come back, and this one I believe is 2 years old. Here's a little quick fire hydrangea. And this is a Japanese ever red tree. Quite gorgeous, especially in the fall. It's like a really bright red. Some evergreens. I believe that's a Paul's Gold Cypress. And then this is a juniper. And there are lots of perennials that have, of course, already been cut down or gone dormant. This bush here is called a pearl bush. And I got this bush last year in memory of my mother. Her name was Pearl. And it does bloom white or pearl flowers. So that's beautiful. Have a little scare cat here. And there is a lot of ajuga planted all the way around this circle. Actually, ajuga borders the majority of my garden beds. And it does bloom in the spring. Okay, let's see. There's another quick fire hydrangea underneath this cast iron or metal cloche. I picked that up at a antique store, either an antique store or a thrift store. I'm not sure, I've had that for a couple of years. And it used to be old rusted color and I painted it black. So that is one of my favorite garden pieces that I have. And then I have some gardenias. This one is Jubilation. It has some beautiful winter color. And it blooms white. Okay. Oh, and in the middle of this garden, circle garden, I do have a tree, and it is a cherry. Let's see if I can get in here. A cherry fountain. I think it's a fountain. I believe it's a fountain cherry tree. It does not bear fruit. It's just a flowering tree. So that will be gorgeous with white flowers in the spring. All right. Okay, so take you over here to the front of the house. I have my front gardens. Kind of step back so you can see the distance. All right, so I'm just going right here. I have a zebra hydrangea under here, and it does bloom white. The branches are black. I guess they turn black in the summer, maybe. I haven't seen that yet. That's a new plant that I got last year. And then over here I have a row of barberry bushes. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you what's on this side of the house. I think that's a winter gem boxwood. Some liriope. And then next to the boxwood is a euonymus. I believe that's what it's called. And if the deer will leave it alone, it'll be nice and gorgeous, and it does bloom. This is a hydrangea. I believe it's bloomstruck something. But I have one there, and then another there. This one is an Annabelle hydrangea. And then that in the middle is a Rose of Sharon. It blooms white. It got really tall. And then here's another one. Blooms white as well. Another euonymus, evergreen, as you can see. And I do have netting on it because the deer will eat this. It's a barberry. And then on the corner here, I have a smoke bush that I did cut down because the deer had eaten a lot of the branches and it was uneven. So I cut it down to even it out. This is a phlox that I never cut down. So it was looking good. Now it's definitely needs to be cut down. And then there's the juniper. I think it's a tin ball, I'm not sure. And then Alberta spruce. Beautiful mugo pine. And I have a blue star juniper. Looks beautiful with the snow on top of it. There's the beautiful burning bush. It's gone dormant. And this is a lavender, phenomenal lavender, which to me, for my garden, my zone, this is the best lavender to grow. So if you're looking for a hardy lavender, I would definitely look for some phenomenal lavender. And then underneath this obelisk is just a shrub rose. Not too much going on the porch. The pansies are still blooming. And then this is a mini, or not a mini, but a dwarf Alberta spruce. It's a little winter basket that my daughter got me for Christmas. Still looking good. All right, so I'm on the other side of the porch where I have another beautiful, phenomenal lavender. In the concrete pot, that is a Danica, I believe, arborvitae. It's like a little ball shape. And as you can see, it's lost its color. There's another arborvitae, but they will get all their green color back in the spring. Oh, and then another shrub rose there under that obelisk. Have some sedums in this little concrete basket. So cute. Paul's Gold Cypress. That is absolutely stunning for a winter garden. Blue Star Juniper. New to the garden. It's a 3-ball Alberta spruce. Butterfly bush yet to be cut down. And then here's another Japanese maple. And then this is a swirl Alberta spruce that has what looks like spider eggs inside of it. I'm not sure, but something's got eggs in there. This is a cherry laurel. Some lamb's ear. Some euonymus shrubs there. Some beautiful yellow dogwoods. They look beautiful in the winter. They're yellow branches. I'm gonna turn this way. See how beautiful that looks? And then on this other side, as we get to the entrance into the backyard, have some more liribe, some more yellow dogwoods that look beautiful. And here are my skybound arborvitaes that I just planted. So this is the entrance to the backyard, which I'm gonna stop here and do another video for the backyard. Look who's here. So on both sides of this pathway here leading into the backyard, I have some hydrangeas. These are the Bloomstruck hydrangeas. There's 3 on this side and 3 on the other. These are some Paris, I think that's what they're called. Then I have some China boy hollies in the pots with some corabelles underplanted. Corabelles and ivy. The same on this side as well, the hydrangeas. And then on both sides, there are a bunch of hostas planted. These plants here are Japanese birch evergreen plants, ground covers. You can see more of them here. You can see more of them there. And then I have them all along the entrance and this side of the backyard. So that is the front garden winter tour. I will do a part 2 and show you guys the back. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.